Boy, talk about bright. When I took that thumbnail there, the sun was coming in the windshield, and so I'm probably blinded you guys to look at it. I apologize. You might be wondering why I'm doing so many uploads lately when I just want to get out of it. I really do. I feel like it's almost worthless. Um, but I also know that time is short, and that even though there's so little that I actually know, I know enough that if I don't say something, I'm going to be held accountable for not saying it. So you might say, well, gee, Roy, you sure think a lot of yourself. Well, true humility is nothing but the truth. True humility is nothing but the truth. So if you're the strongest man in the world and you say you're the strongest man in the world, yeah, that's all right. I just got to do this now because I have to go somewhere. And I know I'm interfering with David Knight, so that's okay. But I had to put this up now because it's that important. So, like I said, if you're the strongest man in the world and you say you are, that's humility. If you aren't and you pretend you are, then that's being braggadocious and prideful. All I'm saying is that I feel the necessity of saying these things. So, for a long time, I've talked about the fact that the powers that be are placing us in a position where uh, they play with us like a cat plays with a mouse. Cat grabs you and then lets you go, and so you have a little hope, and so you try to get back to what you're doing, and then you get grabbed again. And the second time is worse than the first. Well, that's kind of what's happening now. Uh, Hope is a false security. Hope is a false security. Um, and it's concern and despair that causes you to move to action. Now, I'm not going to go into it in any great depth because I think someone else has done a much better job, and I want you to go listen to that. And that's why I say it's okay that I'm going to be gone here real quick. In the description box below is a link to another one of Richard Grannon's videos that he did about 3 months ago, back in August. And it's very apropos to our situation that we have right now and on into the future. I would ask you to listen to the entire 15 minutes of his presentation, and it's going to be painful, but it's true. And all of these little things that we're given to hold on to right now, and that includes some of the religious things that we think God's going to come and save us. Those are the things that keep you from doing what you're supposed to do. So, hope is not the thing that we need right now. What we need is to embrace our concern and our despair and let it move us rather, into action. So that's all I've got to say. I apologize to David Knight for interfering with his program right now, but I had to get this up while I had the opportunity. Just in closing, I've had a lot of discussion on Twitter in the last day or so about, words, especially when we use a specific uh, nickname for the supreme deity. And so I am going to discuss that in some detail in a little while. Probably maybe even tonight we'll get into that because it's critical now, and I want everybody to know at least the historical aspects of this. That the Jews decided to make the Tetragrammaton the unspeakable name of God because they did not want you to know the power that it has, and all of the names of God, the power that they have. So it wasn't because they respected the name so much, they wanted the power to themselves. And that's why they stoned James when he uttered the name in the Holy of Holies. We'll talk about it later. Everybody take care. Go finish up listening to David Knight. What he's doing this morning is very important. Okay? Out here.